Hi everyone, welcome back. What AI can do is advancing at a rapid pace for sure. It no doubt feels like AI has suddenly made a giant leap because so many advanced generative AI capabilities have been made pretty aggressively visible to the public recently, more so than they were before. Behind the scenes, however, the progress has been a bit more continuous than it might appear to be the case, but still definitely rapid. That rapidity is due to progress along several different dimensions at the same time. When you put those together, it adds up to a lot of velocity. One of those dimensions is how we build a model, what we might call the architecture and approaches for the model. These determine how well the model can learn, from recurrent neural networks to long short-term memory models to transformer models to using word embeddings and adversarial network approaches and lots of other advances. The state of the art has pretty dramatically, frankly sort of magically almost, advanced how well these models can learn complex patterns and more subtle interplay between factors, and how they can better leverage context within the training data to help them mimic human interaction and creativity better. A second dimension of advancement has been the sheer amount of training data that can be used. The big step of large language models has been to take state-of-the-art models and then train the heck out of them with massive amounts of data. And this has been enabled by the rapid growth of digitized content available, most notably on the web, but also thanks to things like Google digitizing hard copy books, loads of videos, images, music, and all sorts of other content being created and made available digitally at an astonishing rate. The ability to pretty easily get your hands on absolutely enormous quantities of quality training data has been improving rapidly and will continue to do so, no doubt. Yet another dimension of advancement has been one that underpins much of the progress we've seen in computing more generally for decades, which is the growth in scale and speed of computing resources and the reduction in cost of those resources. We can all see that firsthand in the fact that the phones we carry around with us have become supercomputers. Our laptops have massive storage and very fast processors, which frankly can run some of these huge models. And the growth of the size and speed we see on our devices is happening at an even greater scale within the data centers powering cloud-based infrastructure, which is where these large AI models are usually run. The fact that data storage and compute speed have been increasing has been a key enabler to run larger, faster, and more cost-effective AI models. Now, there's been some discussion in the industry lately about just how costly these models are to run, which they are. But I believe that the advances in hardware capability and efficiency will continue, of course, and that will naturally bring the operating costs of these models down. I also think that as more of this latest AI capability is commercialized, there will be more focus on making them more cost-effective. And we might also see some innovation in the commercial models for them, which might align the value and the cost more closely. Another dimension of advancement, really just more starting out at this point, is frankly that public visibility I talked about at the beginning of the video, and the intense large-scale feedback that model makers inevitably get from that. We've already seen some public outcry about certain aspects of these models and some fast responses by model creators to address that outcry. I have no doubt that a scaled feedback cycle combined with healthy competition in the market will help shape these models and help ensure that they are effective and appropriate. I expect to see continued rapid advancement along all these dimensions and maybe some new dimensions as well, further enabling just how useful, powerful, and appropriate AI can be. Thanks, everyone. That's my thought for now. I'll be back again soon with more. Take care.